everyone. So yeah, just looking at me, crazy, right? This is a really fun Halloween tutorial that I decided to do. The focal point for me was the eyelashes. I thought that they really made this dark fairy look really dramatic and crazy, so I love that. Obviously you would dress this up with probably I'd wear this with an all black dress, maybe something with lace around the collarbone and shoulder area. Of course I would add a pair of dark black wings just to sort of add to the fairy look, or you guys can totally skip the wings. You guys, fairies, I mean, if you read novels and stuff that have fairies in it, it's very open to interpretation. So I would probably just do this look. I mean, you could add the wings, but I feel like the eyelashes kind of add a wing effect to it already. So I feel like I would just go normal, wear maybe sort of a evil dark black dress with like the lace like I mentioned, and then the makeup, obviously, because I feel like the makeup is so dramatic and speaks for itself, but you guys can go as crazy as you want and do like being creative with it. This is the makeup for the look that I decided to do. So this is my dark fairy look. Yeah, so I did purple, but you guys can change it. Like these eyelashes came with different colors, blue, red, orange, I believe. And I think there's also pink. So, I mean, you could take your favorite color if it's pink or blue or whatever, and substitute that. So instead of purple, you can do blue or... So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye.
First, you're going to want to start by using an eye primer and applying this all onto your eyelids, all up the way to your brow bone. This is going to allow the eyeshadows to stick to your eyes and last longer throughout the day and night, especially since we're doing a Halloween look. And then you're going to take just, this is like a light gray taupe kind of color, and I'm just applying this all onto my brow bone. And then I'm taking a deeper sort of olive green color and I'm applying this onto the first half of my eyelid. Then next I'm taking this vibrant purple grape kind of color and I'm applying this one wet onto the middle of my eyelid. So sort of blending that in on top of that sort of olivey color and leaving just room for that outer corner because we're going to add another color next. For the final shade, I'm using this deep green and I'm applying this to, as well, also a wet eyeshadow to the outer corner of the eyelid, and I'm sort of bringing this in, blending it into the purple, and also bringing it upwards and sort of bringing it out into a wing shape slightly. Then taking a pencil brush and the same green color, I'm just going back in and sort of really defining that color into the crease area, bringing it over the purple into the full crease, not doing a cut crease, but just bringing it in a little bit more and defining that wing shape a little more. And then I'm just taking a cleansing cloth and just getting rid of any of the fallout, wiping that away. It's best to do this look before applying any foundation. And then here I'm just going over the purple a little bit more, using the eyeshadow wet again, just to make the color a little bit more vibrant. This should be the eyeshadow's finished product. And then I'm taking a eye pencil brush and then just a spoolie going over, getting rid of any eyeshadows that are in my eyebrows. I'm just sort of blending that out, making a nice shape to the eyebrows. And then I'm taking the eyebrow pencil and I'm just filling in my eyebrows because you really want to find a defined eyebrow look for this look because you have so much going on with your face later on. So defining your brows is really important. And just going over with the spoolie to finish it off afterwards. And then I'm just taking a champagne colored eyeliner. You can use white, whatever color you want, just to add some light into the inner corner of the eyes. And I'm bringing that just underneath my lower lash line a little bit, just that inner corner area, just to brighten things up. And then taking a black gel liner, I'm just lightly applying to my upper lash line, just to sort of add a little bit of a base because we're going to go over with a different color afterwards. So I'm taking a shimmery glitter black pencil liner to my upper lash line as well. I'm just going over top of where we had the gel. The gel is just a little bit of a base. You can totally skip it and add just the glitter if you want. And then taking a simple, non-glittery black pencil liner, I'm lining my upper and lower lash line. And then bringing that bright purple color underneath my lower lash line again, just to sort of tie the colors in. And then I'm applying that just into that inner corner by that tear duct area, the outer tear duct, and bringing it down underneath. I'm just going back in and using some brow gel to set my eyebrows. And apply a couple coats of your favorite mascara, and the eyes are finished. Now for the more difficult part, you're going to want to take some fishnets. This was a hairnet I happened to be using, and you're going to take a deep green eyeshadow like I am. And I kind of made the mistake, but I'm going to correct this error afterwards, of thinking that that was going to make a shape of a triangle on my face. I thought that would be kind of cool. It happened to be the way the hairnet was, but it didn't end up working out, so I'm going to fix it later. But you're going to go over that with the two different colors. You're going to do the dark green, dark olive green, and the deep purple. It should kind of come out like this, kind of like spotted and with that fishnet pattern. So just keep going over and over until you're satisfied with the shape and the pattern on the sides of your face. You can make it as small or as big as you want. I try to make it as symmetrical on both sides as possible. You can see how that's turning out there. And I'm just going over and doing it right around the outer half of my face, a little bit above my brows, as you can see here. Just make sure you keep alternating between the two colors, the green and the purple, because you want it to look like it's actually part of your face, and you don't want there to be any holes through your foundation, so you really want that to sort of be a focal point of your face. It's like it's sort of scaly and different, unique part of the fairy. So I'm just going and doing the other half of my face now. So you just repeat and try and keep it as symmetrical as possible, or you can make it non-symmetrical. It's totally up to you. If you want to do a smaller portion on one side of your face, a larger portion on the other side. Fairies are all unique, so do what you want to do, and it's totally up to you. Here I'm just taking a light purple eyeliner, and because I want this to be symmetrical for my particular look, I'm just sort of drawing a thin line and comparing the two sides to make the shape symmetrical. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that's just a little step that I wanted to do. Next I'm taking this light shimmery green just to sort of add a little bit more shimmer. I'm applying this one in particular wet, and I'm applying that over top of both sides of my face of the two deeper green and purple colors that we already applied. So I'm just going over with this third color to brighten it a little bit, make it a little shimmery, and sort of make it that scaly to do like that shiny effect to it. And going over it, as you can see here, and just giving a little bit more pattern to it. It's making it really shimmery, and just apply that to both sides of your face wherever you want to apply it. I just went over most of the areas on both sides. Here I'm taking just the purple sponge and just sort of smudging out and making it really like messy, and just going over the tops of my eyebrows there just to sort of bring it all together and make it just kind of messy. I really just wanted it to sort of flow nicely and just look like it was actually part of my face. So just bringing it all together and smudging it through. I just decided to use the purple since purple is the focal point of the look for me. You can use whichever color you're using or you feel like using. You can alternate colors or whichever you want. And this is how it should look. Now that the sides of the face are finished, I'm just going back in with that deep green, the same green, and I'm just reapplying that into the crease area and outer corner of my eye, and I'm bringing it out a little bit more into that wing pattern and bringing it in to blend right into and flow right into the sides of the face and that pattern that I have going there. I'm doing this on both eyes. again, I'm just applying that purple eyeshadow wet again on both eyes just to bring more vibrant purple to the look. Now to finish the eyes, I'm taking this gorgeous pair of eyelashes and applying lash glue, blowing, letting it dry and get tacky, and then I'm putting these onto my lashes and just applying them. They're really big and heavy, but it takes some getting used to, but they're really fun, and they have this sort of wing shape to them, which really adds to the fairy look, and I love. So I think it's really, really pretty and unique, and I love that the purple ties in with the look as well. So you just pick whatever lashes you want, but I think that these ones are really cool and they go along with the look perfectly. Finally, to finish off the look, I'm applying a bright, deep purple lipstick. This is Violetta by MAC. I'm also alternating between this and the color Go For It, also by MAC. You can coordinate your lips with whichever color you decide to use as your focal point of the look, pink, whichever color you're doing, and your look is complete. You have a gorgeous, dark, evil fairy look, which I had so much fun doing. I love it. All you need is a pair of dark black wings, a black lace dress, and some accessories, and you're good to go for Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you later. Bye!